Mosta Dome. It's really big. It's famous for being very, very big. It's also famous for being hit in World War II by 3 bombs, none of which exploded. But if you speak to people in Mosta, they'll tell you about another infamous incident. It was about 9:40 in the evening on the 2nd of May 1983. A tremendous crash was heard coming from the church. People of Mosta rushed to the church and they found that somehow there was now a car inside the church. The car had been driven by a 27-year-old man called Carmelo Aquilina. It was a Mercedes taxi, and Carmelo had driven the car 3 times at these steps, managing to get up the steps on the 3rd attempt. The car was then driven straight in that direction at the church doors, and it hit the doors with a tremendous force. The Mercedes hits these doors with a great force, and the doors burst open. And the car continues up into the church, skids on the marble floor, and comes to a stop in front of the altar. It's recorded that the lights of the car were on full beam and that the car's stereo was playing really quite loudly. When the car came to a stop, Carmelo apparently got out of the car, went up to a table which had a vase full of flowers on it, and he started to pick the flowers. Not entirely sure what he was thinking there. The police were called and Carmelo was arrested. A few months later, he was put on trial. He was charged with violating Malta's religion by, driving a car into a church. He was also charged with dangerous driving. He was found guilty and given a 3-month prison sentence, and he had his driving license suspended for 3 months. Not that long to have your license suspended if you think about it, but anyway. Now, we don't actually know why Carmelo did this, but apparently the story goes that he did it to win a bet. Somebody bet him that he couldn't get his car to hit the doors of Mosta Dome. Now, if that is true, that's a W for Carmelo. Now, there's a rumour that this car, this Mercedes, still exists here in Malta. So if you happen to see it being driven around on the streets, maybe you should get out of the way. For more tales of the terrible and stories of the strange, follow Dark Malta Tours.